The Greens versus the Blacks. HBO's House of the Dragon has the Targaryen family hurtling toward a civil war for the Iron Throne that will split the realm in two. This Targaryen infighting, nicknamed the Dance of the Dragons, has revealed two main factions, with Queen Alicent Hightower leading the Greens and Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen leading the Blacks. But just who are the Greens and the Blacks, and which dragons are on each side? In this video, we'll go over why they're called the Greens and the Blacks, who supports each faction, who's still undecided, and how many dragons each side has. Also, I'll try to avoid any spoilers for the entire video for those of you who haven't read the book Fire and Blood and are just enjoying House of the Dragon as it comes out. So to understand exactly who the Greens and the Blacks are, we need to first understand what started the Dance of the Dragons. As we saw in House of the Dragon, King Viserys Targaryen I and his first wife Aemma were unable to have a male child to succeed him as king, which is customary in Westeros. Upon Aemma's death while in childbirth, King Viserys named his eldest daughter Rhaenyra as his heir to the Iron Throne, an unprecedented action which sent shockwaves throughout the Seven Kingdoms. Just a few decades before, Rhaenys Targaryen was passed over for Viserys Targaryen to sit on the Iron Throne when the Lords of Westeros voted in his favor in the Great Council at Harrenhal, simply because he was a man. So, to solidify Rhaenyra's claim, Viserys had all the High Lords of Westeros come to King's Landing to pledge themselves to her as Viserys' heir. Years later, though, Viserys remarried to Lady Alicent Hightower and had 3 sons and 1 daughter. Upon the birth of their firstborn son Aegon II, many lords of the Seven Kingdoms expected Viserys to change his mind and name Aegon as his heir. Instead, he held fast to Rhaenyra's claim to the throne, which is what initially started the internal strife between the Targaryens. Essentially, the root of the civil war lies in the fact that King Viserys named his eldest child Rhaenyra as heir to the Iron Throne, rather than his eldest male child, Aegon. So why exactly are they called the Greens and the Blacks? The nicknames for each side come from somewhat contradictory accounts of events preceding the Dance of the Dragons. In the TV series House of the Dragon, Queen Alicent wears a green dress, the color of her house Hightower, to the wedding feast for Rhaenyra and Laena Velaryon, when she would be expected to wear the colors of the family she married into, black and red. In the book Fire and Blood, however, the names come from a very different event. At King Viserys and Queen Alicent's 5th wedding anniversary, Rhaenyra wore an extravagant red and black gown, while Alicent wore a vibrant green one. Thereafter, it became the custom to refer to Greens and Blacks when talking about the Queen's Party and the Princess's Party. Quick plug, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Now, back to the video. Now that we know how each faction got their name, let's talk about who supports each side. In the Greens corner, we have Queen Alicent Hightower pushing for her son Aegon II to sit on the Iron Throne, along with the Hightower family, Larys Strong, and Sir Criston Cole. In the Blacks corner, we have Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen and her sons, along with the King's brother Daemon and the Velaryon family. Undeclared as of yet are several members of King Viserys' small council, including Grand Maester Mellos, Master of Ships Sir Tywin Lannister, and Master of Coin Lord Lyman Beesbury. These men and all the great and lesser houses of the Seven Kingdoms will soon have to make their choice. Some will be swayed by promise of future advantage or royal marriage, others by their loyalty, duty, and honor, and some will try to remain neutral to avoid the cost to anyone involved in this war. Which side has more dragons though? The Greens currently have 3 dragons, including the largest living dragon Vhagar, ridden by Aemond, Sunfire, ridden by Aegon, and Dreamfire, ridden by Helaena, while the Blacks have 5 tamed dragons, including Syrax, ridden by Rhaenyra, Vermax, ridden by Jace, Caraxes, ridden by Daemon, Moondancer, ridden by Baela, Meleys, ridden by Rhaenys, and potentially more wild dragons as they reside in Dragonstone. While the Blacks have more dragons on their side, the Greens are able to level the playing field because Aemond bonded with the dragon Vhagar after the death of Laena Velaryon, giving the Greens one of the largest and oldest dragons of all time. So for the time being, the dragon power is pretty equal between the two factions. Now, without spoiling anything, an important question arises. Which side has the better claim to the throne? Rhaenyra or Aegon II? Under the typical laws of succession established over the past century through House Targaryen's reign in Westeros, Aegon II would have been crowned king over Rhaenyra in an instant. However, I'd argue that Rhaenyra has the better claim simply because Viserys directly named her as his heir, and all the great houses of the Seven Kingdoms swore their loyalty to her. The only thing which gives Aegon's claim a bit of legitimacy is the tired tradition of men only wanting to support male rulers. While it's understandable that Alicent should fear for her children's lives should Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, and that her anger towards Rhaenyra is only exacerbated by the incident where Rhaenyra's son Luke cut out the eye of Alicent's son Aemond, I don't think it's quite necessary to start a whole civil war because of it. She could instead make peace with Rhaenyra and support her claim as queen to avoid thousands of unnecessary deaths. But I'll leave it up to you. Which side are you supporting, the Greens or the Blacks? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Also check out the video on your screen for some more of my content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching Rocket Rightly.